Hello viewers. So the last year, I've been playing around with different GPSs for the car, and I started out with this tablet, Windows 7 tablet, and I moved on to this ruggedized Android tablet, which I'll continue to use on the motorbike. But I ended up getting this Samsung tablet for free. So this is, I think, an 8-inch tablet, something like that. We're going to put OZi Explorer on this, and this will become the car or four-wheel drive GPS, and this one will remain the adventure bike GPS. So let's get on with it. For anyone that doesn't know, OZi Explorer is a great application for mapping and creating adventure GPSs used for navigation out in the bush. So OZi Explorer is written by an Australian guy. I don't know him, have no idea who he is, but he does a PC version, a Windows CE, and an Android version, and I'm using the Android version. And if you basically can click on the Android section on the left, and it gives you all the information that you need to find out what it does. And then if you click, there's a buy now, you can buy it, and it's only about $39, I think, maybe $40. Where are we here? Somewhere, PC. Where are we? Down here. OZi Explorer for Android, $32. And it's about as cheap a GPS software as you're going to get. You still need the Hema maps from Hema. Let's see if we can see their website. You can actually buy the Hema maps from this OZi Explorer website as well. I use Hema maps. You can use all sorts of other maps. It's your choice. So I just prefer the Hema ones. I think they have the best maps around. So you can buy Hema maps from this website in a digital form. Okay, we are going to go and stick this in the car, and I'll show you how it's mounted, what it looks like, and pretty well everything about it, so you can make your own. So I've got the maps on a SD card, and all the Australian maps are on there. It stores the data on the tablet, and the maps are from the SD card. It's about 5 gigabytes of maps, and we just poke that in, and I normally just use a pen to push that in. If you can see that, just pop that in, and then so that's where all the maps are. So I'm here in the car, just going to show you how it's mounted. That is the mount that I use. That is a RAM mount, or that is a I'm trying to think what that is called, a power grip. It's just a vacuum power grip with a few RAM mounts, and I've just joined them together, and the main reason is that it's just so I can get it out to where I want it. And I pop the tablet sort of in here, and I'll show you how that goes together. So there you go, I've put it on, and I've just used some dual lock for now. I may just glue it straight to the back, but it allows me to still use the tablet. Then you can just turn it on, and it should power up. So as you can see there, it is standard Android, my Galaxy Tab E. I have my 3 apps that I mainly use here: Explorer, OZi Explorer, Google Maps, and Google Earth. So let's start up OZi Explorer. And there you go, there's the map. I'm in Perth. You can scroll around and zoom in and out. I have a number of maps here, so you can choose different types of maps with different levels of detail, right up to the OZi Explorer 150 map. You can load waypoints, you can do all those sorts of things. You can load tracks, and you name it, this app can do it. The OZi Explorer, as you can see, I don't know if you can see that, but it actually gives you a tail, so wherever you drive it leaves a track. And another thing that is something that is really cool, let's zoom right out, and we'll go up to somewhere where I know where we have some waypoints. You can load up waypoints. We can import waypoints, and let's see what we say. Kennedy Range National Park. We can finish. It'll load up those waypoints, and as you can see there, all the waypoints for that trip are there. And you can also load up tracks. So if we go to back operation, and we load a track, use a track file. If the Kennedy Range one's there, we can load it, we can finish, and as you can see there, it's got the entire track that we took for that trip. Really cool. There is plenty of other GPSs that do this sort of thing. I have a Garmin, I have a number of these things, types of things. There's plenty around there. I like this one because it basically gives you the maximum flexibility. You can run it on anything. You're not tied into any system like a Garmin or anything like that. So this is what I use. Just shows you that you can, if you've got an old tablet, as long as it's Android, it doesn't have to be super powerful. As long as it's got a GPS and you can power it, you can purchase this software and make a really good kick-ass GPS out of it. So having said that, you got to power it. So there's two ways to power it. I was powering it with a standard sort of USB with a right angle USB plug. This didn't have enough grunt to actually keep up with the amount of power that I was using. So I actually bought I think it was a 17 watt, a 3 point something amp USB-C to mini USB, and that definitely has enough power to power it and charge it while running the screen at full brightness. So we'll plug that in. Another really cool thing about this tablet is it can use all the global GPS systems or GNSS systems. So not only GPS, GLONASS, Beidou, the Chinese one, all of the systems. So with my other one, it was a 12 channel receiver, so you used to get between 8 and 12 satellites. That was fine most of the time. If you were in like bushes undercover, that could be an issue. This one here, as you can see, runs all constellations. So we're sitting at the moment at 20 satellites. So you can be under a lot of bush or overhanging bushes and still have a really good position. So that's pretty cool. Another really cool thing is that it has Wi-Fi. And in the back of the car, I'll take you back there. Sitting in the back here, I have a Sierra Wireless 3G, 4G router. So this is providing broadband over cell via Wi-Fi to this tablet. So what's really cool about that is you can do things like this. So you can go to Google Earth, say let's go to home, and it takes you right the way to where you are, and it gives you a 3D location of where you are with the blue dot. So while you've got 3G signal and you can get some data, you can drive around using this out in the bush. So you could be sort of anywhere out here, and as long as you can get data, when that data downloads, you'll be able to see exactly where we are and the terrain. So that's a pretty cool feature. And then not only that, you've also got just Google Maps. So you can use Google Maps at any time and use this for navigation, all because you've got data at the back. A cool thing you can do is, because it's hooked up to the router in the back, is you basically got a full tablet. So things like the weather, you can click on the weather and just get the full weather for your area. You can when I get back, you can hook up email. You got YouTube. You've got basically the entire internet at your fingertips. So once you have something like this at your fingertips with data, it's just a computer. So just some other things, some other advantages of other GPSs that if you can get data that you can take advantage of. So that's about it. I'll put this together and put it on YouTube so other people can maybe do the same. See you later.